Good night, fellow punchers. The room is so big here that I can't even see where the clock might be on the wall, but it's around 10:30 on Friday night. I'm in the Bonington Hotel on the north side of Dublin. As big a room as ever I was in. It's like a small house, the underside of it, and many beds in it. Must be 5 in it, let's say. You'll see it in the video anyway. I was only in here about 10 or 15 minutes, and a knock on the door. A big bowl of fruit arrived, a couple of bottles of Prosecco, and what else landed? Compliments of Mr. Kieran Larkin, the Newry lad. So fair play to him. He doesn't half do it. He does go the full hog. Thanks a million, Kieran. Got here about 7:30ish, and I had fish and chips there, and a couple of pints of Guinness. I've a drop left. I brought it up with me because it was going down a bit slow. So Sam Tarrant is travelling with me. He arrived later. He's with me here now. He might get prices if I'm stuck. And looking forward to it tomorrow. We're heading at 5 a.m. so we're up at 4:45. So I have to get this into the oven fast and get it uploaded, as they say. We had a decent day today. We made a few pound. We're chugging along nicely in the middle lane. The first one out today was Hutchins. Drifted out to 11-4. Won on the snaff at 5-2. Loved the ground. And didn't run in snatches like the last day. Impressed with him. We'll go with him again whenever he runs. I'd like to see him actually. Will he go over hurdles? He'd be a decent hurler. We had Go Daddy. Daddy didn't go though today, and he had £8 in the weights with the winner subsequent, and he went well on the ground before, but a bit disappointed with him. But we soon met up with it with Halcombe Bay, written by the Kerry man, who's doing a good favours this week, Oisin Murphy. Always was going to get there, even though he drifted out to 8-1 and running. But he got into a nice position in the middle of the field, and that's where the best place was. One Handy, and then we had Valiant Force. As I was hoping, the return to a sound surface similar to what it ran on in Santa Anita might help, which it did. Held off Harry's Hill, who was going for third victory in the race. And then we were with Altimara, but I heard during the day that Altimara did not work well yesterday, and they didn't fancy it at all, so it behaved well to run as well as it did to nearly get a place. That's why it drifted out to 12-1. It went out to 14s in places, but a bit disappointed the owner would be too, because he sponsored the race, and he'd be hoping to get the picture taken. So when it didn't work well yesterday, it's the wonder they ran it, but we're probably hoping. But he could have tried a bit harder to get a place, because I was on him at a bigger price. Anyway, on to tomorrow. What I'm going to do, there's 5 bus horses tomorrow, and one that we backed a couple of times that I think may win tomorrow. So I'm going to give them out, and you do as you please with them. For newcomers of the channel, a bus horse is one that we tipped up the last time, and it won for us, and there's 5 of them tomorrow. The first one up is in the 225 at Ascot. It's Al Aasy. It's won the last couple of times. It beat Al Kareem. Beat that before. It's improving. It's not given the respect. Al Aasy isn't getting the respect that he should. He's improved out of all recognition, I think, this year. So we go with Al Aasy in the 225. On to another one that won for us the last time in the 240 at Newmarket Tamfana. With a bit of luck, would have probably won the 1,000 guineas that Amalka won. Ran very well the last day. A mile in good company suits it. We have a couple that we won on before, in Spiral and Nashua, but we're going with Tamfana. leads us to the 305 at Gowran Park. A horse that won for us in Galway, Talk in the Park for Ross O'Sullivan. It's gone up £10 for a win, but Tom Harney takes off 7. So in theory it's only up £3. We go again with that. What price is that, Sam?
3 to 1.
3 to 1. Was it bigger earlier?
No, about that
3 to 1 shot, I'm told. On to the 335 at Ascot, a horse that we tipped up at 6 to 1 the last time it won, I think at 4 or 9 to 2. Qirat. We're up £5 for that. So keeping the same loyalty, we're going with that. And the last one they'd won for us early in the week, Alessia Fernanda, is going in the 5-10 at the Curragh. It was a 6 to 1 shot earlier with 365 and 11 to 2. I think it was 9 to 2 with the green bouquet. We're up £7, but Keegan Kennedy takes off 7. So the straight track should suit. There should be no, if it's good enough, it's good enough. If it's not, we've backed that each way. And then the one that I said that I'm hoping I'll win tomorrow, and I'll say Leeds is hoping as well. I don't mean Leeds the team, I mean Leeds the passenger on the bus. Greek Flower. Everything is in his favour tomorrow. Not as competitive an affair as last week that Kiki, who's above average horse, won. So that's 6. What I'll do is, there's a couple for Longchamp. I'll add them in the description in the morning or on my travels. We have Illinois, who's a 1 to 3 shot bus horse, and we have Kyprios, 1 to 3 shot. So you'd expect them to win, but to double them up is only coming to about 4 to 5. But Relief Rally, I expect that to win tomorrow at even money. You could lump them 3 together possibly to bring it up, to a realistic sort of a treble. There's other horses running tomorrow that we backed before that should run well. Ramazan, that I fancied for their Gold Cup, is the second favourite 3 to 1 to Gray's Monument, who was impressive the last time. Ash Tree Meadow is out as well tomorrow in the chase. There's a plethora of horses out tomorrow that we have backed before, so keep an eye on them tomorrow. There's a lot of them fancied, but I can't give out them all. So the next time you hear from me is in Longchamp, possibly tomorrow night. Well, it'll have to be tomorrow night. There's a couple that I fancy on Sunday. We'll go through the ARC card as well. So bash the bookies, over and out.